Hello guys. Today you are seeing the top 5 most dangerous fishes in the world. Number 5. Swordfish. As a name suggests, swordfish are definitely one of the sharper fish out there. That's because their sword-shaped bills are extremely honed and durable and are typically used to hunt down smaller fish. However, rather than implants their prey with their sword, they typically use them as scythes, slashing through small schools of fish in order to knock them out and gobble them up. While their fast speed and ferocious hunting style are no real danger to humans, swordfish can be quite the hazard when they are harpooned. That's because, when impaled, they will typically jump or die in such a way that could damage a boat or injure a human. If this fish eat by a pregnant lady means the women's blood, shame, it could damage a baby's developing brain and nervous system. Number 4. Puffer fish. This may not be the largest or fastest fish out there. Their ability to puff up and poison their predators makes them extremely dangerous. The puffer fish typically only inflate when they feel threatened, as their puffed-up persona make them look like giant ball of bikes, which is not exactly appetizing for a would-be predator. Additionally, their spice contents are neurotoxin known as tetrodotoxin, which can cause paralysis, sneezing, and even death in human. To make matter worse, the neurotoxin he is not only up to 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide, but it's also so abundant in the puffer fish that just one has the ability to kill up to 30 adult humans. However, there is a Japanese delicacy known as fugu that turns the puffer fish into a delectable dish, having been eaten by the Japanese for over 2,000 years. Fugu is a mainstay in Japanese culture. In recent years it has been heavily regulated by the state. Ever since 1958, chef had to obtain a license in order to prepare fugu. This involves first completing 2 years apprenticeship under a certified fugu chef and then undertaking an examination. The first 2 hours said exam is written, and afterwards there will be 3 minutes fugu identification and a 20 minutes fugu food will be cooked for the Japanese chef. The license is not easy to get. Number 3. Lionfish. While the vibrant pattern, bright color, and interesting shape of lionfish mane make them one of the most beautiful fish on this list, this certainly does not make them any less dangerous, hailing from the South Pacific and Indian Ocean. There are 12 species of lionfish out there, all of which feast on shrimp and smaller fish. When threatened, they will make use of the poisonous spikes that they have across their back and underside. Being filled with toxic stung with spikes can cause instant pain and, in extreme case, respiratory distress and paralysis in humans. Lucky there is a rather simple cure for lionfish thing, as one must simply remove the spines and soak the wound in hot water to help break down the toxic. If this treatment is performed, then the pain from the sting typically subside after 1 or 2 days. If it's not treated in time, then it is more effective. What makes lionfish even more worrisome is that they are an invasive species, appearing in density of over 350 fishes per hectare on some reefs. Number 2. Kangaroo. This fish found in depth of Amazon. The kangaroo is a fish that is very small but incredible might, measuring in at about 17 centimeters in length and being clear in color. It's a very hard to spot, and is widely known as a vampire fish due to its tendency to swim into the gills of a smaller fish and leave of them like a parasite. While the reports on the subject shaky, there's quite a bit of anecdotal evidence to suggest that kangaroos have another target. Human in particular reports specify that kangaroos have a tendency to swim into human private parts, with urethra being the most common place to attack. It is said that once there, they will latch onto its wall with bars with said spikes, only driving dinner into them if you try to pull one out as a result. While some suggested remedies do exist, many historical accounts suggested just cutting the offending members of in order to relieve yourself of the pain. Number 1. Great white sharks are not quite as dangerous as movie like Mag and Jaws make them out to be. They definitely still are one of the most dangerous animal out there, measuring as long as 6 meters and typically weighing at more than 2.5 tons. It's pretty clear that the great white shark is massive. Therefore it uses its sheer power and 300 serrated teeth to its advantage, attacking prey such as sea lion, seals, small toothed whales, and sea turtles. It turns out that at times humans also make their way onto the menu, and white shark don't actually like the taste of humans. With only about 32 or 35 great white fish attack curing per year, the chance of you coming face to face with one or rather low. As a result, if we crush the number, it seems that it really is the charge who should be scored of us, that because if we include all types of shark, human kill a total of 100 million of them every single year, in other words between 6.4 and 7.9% of their entire population. Thank you for watching. Let us know which fish is most dangerous in below the comment.